Welcome back to Bucks County. The silage in your bunker is ready to be delivered. Get it to the Davis feed mill as soon as possible. We have leased you a trailer from the shop that can hold silage. Return it to the shop once the delivery is complete. Harvest your wheat and put it in the silo until an order is placed. Then you can replant any fields that require seeding. Have a good day.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bucks County. This is episode number 4 into our adventure. Thanks for coming back. All right, so we can complete the silage order for the Davis feed mill, which is what we're going to do first. Let's just run over to the bunker and have a look at the silage. I think, if I remember correctly, the order was for 60,000 liters, and we've got just about 63,000 liters. Let's see here, 62,9 something. That's okay. We'll just give it all to them. It doesn't make sense to leave just 2,000 liters of silage in the bunker. So to get the silage into the trailer, we're going to use conveyor belts. We've already got 2 of these conveyor belts here from the shop, and you're just basically going to drive it into the bunker and turn it on. That's pretty much all you need to do here. Just like this. Conveyor belts are really easy. It's an easy way to get silage out of the bunker and into the trailer. There we are. Turn it on and the belt will fill up, but it will not spill onto the ground until there is something underneath it, like another belt or a trailer. So with that said, we're going to move this second belt underneath the first belt. Now we're not going to connect them together. As soon as you connect them together, it gets all crazy like, and you have to turn one on. It's just nuts. So we're just going to leave that one belt on, and we're just going to casually place this loading platform underneath that belt. There you go. You can see the silage filling up, and as well, it's not going to spill out onto the floor until there's a truck underneath it. So you can be safe in knowing that your silage will not spill all over the ground. All right, so let's extend the boom. And what did she say? We've got to go to the shop to pick up the trailer because our Demco trailer does not hold silage. So we've got to go pick one up. There we go. Boom is extended. All we have to do is drive the trailer underneath it, wait for it to fill up, and then we can go to the Davis feed mill and deliver the 60,000 liters of silage order so that they can stave off bankruptcy and then saving another business. So that's good. We're doing a good job here, but we've still got a lot of work left to do. The economy is still, well, it's in the crapper, for lack of a better word. Crop prices are really low, so there's not really room to make much money anywhere. We've got to help out all these businesses and stimulate the economy so that crop prices can go back up to where they were before. I'm not really sure where they were before. This is my first time here, but I'm guessing they were a lot higher than what they are now. So that's the main goal here, is to revive the town. I don't think it's going into bankruptcy anytime soon because we are here, we are making a difference, and we are helping some farmers out. Where's the shop located? Okay, so we just follow this road and we'll come to the shop eventually, and it should be on our right hand side. So that's perfect. All right, so there's the shop. Perfect. That was quick. And that looks to be our trailer in the parking lot. What an ugly color of yellow. Thanks to whoever painted that. Couldn't have picked me like a red trailer to match the truck, or whatever. Doesn't matter. All right, we've got our trailer. Let's get back to the farm and load up some silage. And what else do we have to accomplish today? Oh yeah, she said we've got to harvest all of that wheat and put it into the silo in case an order is placed, and we've got that on hand. That's just common sense, or it's good sense, really. Yeah, we'll have a silo full of wheat. That's not a problem. And then I guess while we're filling up this trailer with silage, we could actually maybe replant that small field, 26 in the front of the farm. We can replant that, and then we'll replant the larger field later. I still have not come up with a plan for field number 15. You remember the very first episode, it had corn in it. It hasn't had anything in it since then. I'm not sure why I think we're just going to wait to see if any orders come in rather than just planting any old thing. So that way, if we need something in a rush, then it'll be there. And there you go. So park the trailer underneath the end of the conveyor belt and the silage magically enters the trailer. Then all we have to do is just wait until it's done. And the conveyor belt should pick up all of the silage in there. We shouldn't have to move it. But there you go. You can see the silage disappearing under the conveyor belt now. Conveyor belts are a wonderful thing. All right, so we shouldn't have to move the belt because it is positioned quite nicely and there is not a lot of silage in there. So it should pick it all up by the time we are done seeding that front field number 26, which is where we're going now. Let's jump into the case quad track, grab the Vaderstad cedar. There should be enough seed left in here to do both of those fields. I think it was filled up when we first got here a few episodes ago. And we're doing pretty good now. We're just over 60% capacity on seed, so I hope we can go this way. We're going to have to squeeze past that trailer we just picked up that's got the silage going in it. We should be able to get through okay, and then we can replant that front field. Let's just see if we can get by there. Should be enough room. We're probably going to make a few tread marks on the grass, but it is what it is. We've got to get through, and that trailer's in the way. I probably could have put the conveyor belt straight out instead of off to the side, but oh well, hindsight. Makes no difference now. There we go. We just got to squeeze through this one little area here by the bunker, and we should be home free to reseed that field. Now, I think we're going to plant barley. Well, let's plant barley, I think. Another straw giving crop, so that way we can have some more straw. We're going to have lots of straw to bale from the wheat, which reminds me we do need to pick up a baler if we're going the straw bale route, or if we want to just store the loose straw, we're going to need a straw storage, hayloft type of building. We're going to have to research that, see how much that is, maybe install that on the farm. It's up in the air right now. I haven't really decided what we're going to do with the straw, if we're going to bale it or just store it. I think the other farms around here, like we helped Paul out a couple episodes ago who had the baling business, so he just wanted the straw so that he could bale. But I'm guessing if we had bales, then we could broaden our sales a little bit. Oh, we forgot to lower the cedar. Let's do that real quick. Lower the cedar. We'll turn it on. And then we're going to plant some barley. There we go. Now this shouldn't take very long at all. So we're just going to go around and round until the middle is, until the outsides are done. And then we'll paint the middle with seeds. And then that will be that. The only thing I'm a little leery about is that one corner coming up there by the road. It looks a little tight to get into, but hopefully we make that turn okay. And we don't get the cedar stuck anywhere. That was a little piece of canola that we missed from last episode. Just replant right over that. There we go. Now this is the tricky part. We're going to have to make a sharp turn here. Let's see if we can just hang off the edge of the field to the left a little bit. And then hard right turn. Let's get this. Let's see if we can do this. Can we get almost to the edge? Almost to the edge? Almost to the edge. That's close enough for me. Not get snagged on any trees. There we go. Perfect. And now just a straight line across the bottom. And we're good. We are planting barley in the front field. And we don't have any barley in the silo right now, so I guess that's good. We can have this little bit of crop on hand. And then the plans for the backfield, field number 16, I think we'll probably just replant soybeans again. You can never have enough soybeans. They are in high demand in pretty much everywhere we go. So it's always good to have a lot of soybeans. So we're going to have a lot of soybeans, a lot of wheat, a little bit of barley. And we've got some canola in the silo, I do believe, as well. We may have to take inventory at some point because, whoops, another hard right turn. We may have to take inventory at some point because as the days go on, I kind of forget what we have and what we don't have. So it's good. Maybe we should draw up a flyer or something and send it out to all the farms and say, hey, listen, this is what we've got. This is what we can do. If you need anything, just let us know, and we can certainly help you out. There we go. One more strip across the bottom, and then make a quick left turn, and then we should be done. And then that will be good. Yeah, I think it's a good idea that we let all of the farmers around here know that we are here to help. So far, only one actual farmer has reached out to us, and a couple of businesses that we've helped fulfill some orders. Word of mouth really hasn't traveled that fast, so I think maybe a brightly colored flyer put in everybody's mailbox would maybe do good, or maybe we can send out a mass text message or something to the entire town. I don't know. We'll have to visit the Chamber of Commerce to see if we can get everyone's phone numbers or what the privacy rules are. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking maybe we'll just go with a flyer and we'll just drive door to door, putting them in everybody's mailboxes, and that way they'll know that we're here to help. We've got lots of crops. All right, so the barley's done. Now all we have to do is fold this up, put it back, and the silage should be done. I don't think it shouldn't take that long to put 60,000 liters of silage into that trailer. Then we can drop that off down at the Davis feed mill. You have to check the map and see exactly how to get there. Haven't been down to that end of the map just yet, but I'm sure it will be easy to find. Shouldn't be that difficult. I think the last time I checked, it was just a straight road. We just turned down near Paul's farm and just keep driving until we see it. It should be somewhere there on the right-hand side of the road, way after Paul's farm. But we'll check that out. Yep, silage is done. It's all picked up. So then we can just drop the cedar off. I think we're just going to drop it off right about here. So that way it's ready to drive to field number 16. But we are going to have to harvest that wheat as well. That's going to take quite a bit of time. So we'll try and make some time for that. I'm pretty sure we'll get to it. It's probably about 140 to 170,000 liters of wheat there. All right, the silage is done. It's no longer filling, so we are good to get in the truck and drive on down to the Davis feed mill. I think we're going to the bale section. There's two sections of the Davis feed mill. There's one for bales that takes silage, and then there's another one that's just a regular feed mill that takes cereal crops. Yeah, see, there's two of them there on the map. So we're going to the one that sells bales because they're the ones who requested the silage order. So that's where we will go. All right. Perfect. One more business saved. Well, not saved yet. As soon as we drop off this 62,000 liters of silage, they will be in a good position now to sell that at a higher price to other people who require silage. I didn't see a lot of cow barns, so I'm not really sure who needs this silage or not. Okay, yes, we're going to turn left here. And then we're going to take a right like we're going to Paul's farm. And then that will be that. I think we'll just follow that road straight on through. And then we'll be at the Davis feed mill. All right, we'll see you down there. And look at that, folks. I was right. The Davis feed mill was on our right-hand side of the road. There we go. So now this should be, we're looking for a stack of bales. There's the stack of bales. So this is the correct place. And there's the trigger right there in the front of the bales. Oh, there we go. They are waiting for the silage. Perfect. So now all we have to do is dump it. And then we'll see how much money we get from selling this silage. At a very, very low price, by the way. I think the cost of silage is like $218 per 1,000 liters. So we're not going to get that much, but it's not about the money right now. It's about helping out these local businesses and farmers, stopping them from going into bankruptcy and helping them out any way we can, which is what we've just done. There we go. So we got $13,000 from that load of silage. Now all we have to do now is drop off the trailer back at the shop, which is just down the street, head on back to the farm and start harvesting all of that wheat. All right. We'll see you back at the farm. All right, so we dropped the leased trailer back up at the shop. We'll just leave those conveyor belts there for now. They're not really hurting anybody. We might do some more silage later, just so we can have it on hand, and that all that requires is just cutting grass and throwing it in the bunker with the loading wagon. That's pretty much it. We'll just leave this here. Actually, I'm not sure if I can. I want to attach the header to the harvester, so let's just move the truck out of the way. We might need it, we might not. We'll just put it over here on the side of the road, and then we'll move it again later. But for now, I don't feel like towing that header and then unattaching it and then reattaching it to the front. That's just a waste of time. I'd rather just attach it to the front of the harvester right now and then drive it through. That should leave us enough space right there. All right, let's grab the harvester and the header, and we will start harvesting all of this wheat. We're just going to put it in the silo. All right, yeah, inventory does not sound like a bad idea, because we're going to have to, yeah, I think inventory and a flyer. Maybe we'll have that ready for next week's episode. We'll let everyone know how much we have. And every time we add stuff to the inventory, we'll let them know. We'll update the flyer and resend it out. Maybe if we had everyone's email addresses, that'd be a little bit easier than snail mail. But hey, who doesn't like receiving mail in the mailbox every day? It's like presents that you don't have to reciprocate. Nope, I accidentally unfolded the harvester. Let's re-unfold that. There we go. And let's get on over to the wheat. We'll get this done, because this is going to take up pretty much the rest of my day, if not a couple of hours. There is a lot of wheat here, and it's also going to give a lot of straw. Now, I was looking at the straws and hay lofts in the shop, and it looks like we can get one for just about $25,000, so that might not be a bad idea. So we can have the straw on hand, or, you know, we can check and see who needs bales, and maybe if they want us to bale it for them, we can do that. But we'll decide that later. I forgot to turn the swath on. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we got the swath going, wheat going into the harvester. Let's get this done, and we'll check back with you when we're done harvesting all the wheat. Well, here we go. That did not take very long at all. Got the hammer down. Actually, it helps with the speed has nothing to do with it, really. It's 6 miles an hour. But it helps that we have this high-capacity harvester that holds 250,000 liters of crops. Yeah, we've got a lot of wheat there. So we're putting just about 112,000 liters of wheat into the silo. That's great. That'll come in handy should we need some orders. And we got a lot of straw here that needs to be picked up or baled or whatever. Let's not put this in the truck right now. That's all the way over there. We can just extend the pipe and drop this right into the silo, and it won't take very long at all. Then we are going to reseed, I think, field number 16. And I think I said it before, we're going to replant soybeans, because you can never have enough soybeans. We might as well just try and fill up the silo full of soybeans and other crops as well. We'll wait and see if we get any other orders after that flyer goes out next week. So we're going to need some time to prepare that as well. So there we go. All of the wheat is now in the silo. There we go. It's all done. All right. Perfect. So now we just drop the header off, put the harvester away, and then we can start reseeding field number 16. All right, busy day here today. So let's recap. What did we do? We delivered 60,000 liters of silage down to the Davis feed mill. Hopefully they will call on us again should they need help or any type of orders. And we replanted field number 26 with barley. We've just finished harvesting all of that wheat, and we've got all of that straw to deal with. And then by next week, the two fields that we're planting today, 26 and 16, should be ready for the second level of fertilizing. And then we can figure out what to do with all of that straw on 17 and wait and see if any orders come in. So we're going to spend the off time just drafting up a little flyer saying, hey, we're in town. This is what we're doing. This is what we can do for you. Give you some pretty good prices on stuff. Give us a call. Shoot me a text message. We should put our phone number on the flyer as well, so that people can call or text in their orders. That'd be great. Well, first we're going to hit the silo thing. Maybe the flagpole I think we hit. It doesn't matter. It's still there. All right, let's get the seed hawk, and we will start sowing some soybeans on field number 16. Look at all the pretty lines of straw. Some people see a fancy looking design. I see a ton of work that still needs to be done, because we've got to pick up all of that straw and then figure out what to do with it. I'm thinking maybe a straw storage hayloft is probably the way we're going to go instead of spending money on a baler. So that way, a lot of these farms have baling businesses, so I'm guessing they have balers. So all we have to do is deliver straw to them, and I think that's what we're going to do. I'm leaning more towards that option as we speak. All right, so let's get this unfolded, and we'll start seeding some soybeans. All right, there we go. Unfolded. I wish this thing unfolded a little quicker, but it is what it is. It's a nice piece of machinery. There we go. And we're going to enable fast farm so we can get this done lickety-split because we've got other things that need to be done. All right, we'll check back with you when these soybeans are all finished. All right, there we go. We've got, oh, we just missed a little bit of a triangle there. Let's just zip back and grab that. So we've got all soybeans planted in field number 16 now. I keep saying this, but I do need to come up with a plan for field number 15. Hopefully someone answers that flyer and says they need something, so that way we can put it in that field and get that done. We're going to fold this up and put it away, and that is going to wrap up this video, folks. From all of us here in Bucks County, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you next week.